Good morning, my loves. Sick and tired here, and today we are going to be looking at some crazy Twitter posts. Feels like it's been a while since I've done it, which is good for my mental health. Do any of you have Twitter? If you do you like go on it? Do you scroll through it? Is it as awful as it is for me? It's so weird too because I don't engage in any of the argumentative stuff. When I'm on Twitter, I'm looking for just stupid crap. Silly headlines and goofy shit post memes and stuff like that. That's like usually what I'm looking for. But my For You page is just, or my Twitter feed or whatever it's called, it's always just so angry. Regardless, I hope that you have fun and you enjoy and we can kind of laugh at some of the just ridiculous people on Twitter. So grab your coffee, your cocktails, whatever you'd like, and get comfortable. Mother was at the club when her baby was found crawling in the middle of the street at 2 a.m. We're starting off real classy. Oh my God.
You're okay.
Oh
Did you
my
call
gosh.
911? You can call them. Dominic, I got a blanket in the back of the car. And the officers.
Yeah.
Dominic, I got a blanket in the car. You're okay.
Oh my gosh, pick up the baby. Somebody pick up the baby, please. Thank you.
Baby in the street. That's what we doing. You didn't know.
Did you call 911?
Yeah.
You didn't call him?
Oh, no. Damn, man. That's what we do now. Baby in the street. That's what people do now, you feel me? Living with kids in the street.
I was driving and...
That's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Where did she leave it? Did she leave him in the car? Oh my God. 4 Texas deputies from the same Texas Sheriff's Office have committed suicide in the past 6 weeks. I asked Grok what the odds were on this happening. The odds of 4 people at the same job committing suicide within 6 weeks are extremely low. Roughly 1 in 35 trillion for a group of 100 under general US rates, or 1 in 78 billion in a high-risk job. Larger groups or contagion effects would increase the odds, but without specific workplace details, it's still a rare event. My conspiracy theorist ass kind of wants to know what's going on here. Thinking about the hand of a guy on the carnivore diet who ate 6 pounds of cheese and hamburgers a day. Oh my God! Ew!
Gross!
Oh, what is that? That looks like Velveeta. It's like literally coming out of his skin. I have seen the carnivore diet before on YouTube. I can't remember who talked about it. I'd give a shout out to them, but I can't remember who. Might have been Gus the Duck. Is that his name? And it's crazy what they eat. They eat like actual sticks of butter. Everything in moderation, babes, okay? You can have your butter. Just don't eat a whole stick of it. A Georgia woman is suing her former fertility clinic after an embryo mix-up led her to give birth to another couple's child. This story is so heartbreaking. She was basically turned into an unwilling surrogate for someone else's baby. Believing all that time she was carrying her own child, and then after months raising him, she had to give him to the biological parents and also learned they'd lost her embryos. This is really sad. I mean, just how bad can it get for her? Not only was she carrying somebody else's baby, but then she had her baby and she was so happy, and then she had to give her baby away only to learn that they lost her embryo. Like, this is so devastating. I feel so bad for her. My daughter is not allowed to attend sleepovers. I hope someday she forgives me and knows it's for the best. Now, I get it. I get it. Like, I know it sounds cruel, but this is absolutely for the protection of your child. Right now in my life, there's, I think, probably only two people that I would trust my daughter with. That's it. But see, now I had sleepovers with friends that my mom didn't really hang out with, but I feel like I just can't do that because I'm so scared. You know, there's so much craziness, and I watch a lot of true crime. I liked his pose. He was like, a baby. They're taking the baby back to the mom. Oh, how cute. Oh, it looked so big in the street, didn't it? Oh, how adorable. Mommy, take the baby. Don't drop the baby. Oh, oh. Okay, that might be officially my favorite tweet I've ever seen of all time. That was like the happiest I've ever been while watching anything on Twitter. A Kyoto ramen shop has put a bounty on the heads of 2 people who left negative restaurant reviews. Happily married to my 5'5" king for 8 years, while y'all are getting ghosted by 6'2" alcoholics with 7th grade reading levels, but go off about how you only date tall men, I guess. I like this and I don't like this. I love that you're saying like that you're happily married and that there's nothing wrong with being short if you're a man. I don't like how you are tearing other people down to lift yourself up, because if you're happily married, who cares? What does it matter what anybody else does? And there's nothing wrong with a man being short. I don't like when people just flat out refuse to date people that are short because they just want someone tall. Because you could be turning down somebody who's actually a really good person and treats you really good. But at the same time, you know what? It's their preferences. People are going to be attracted to what they're attracted to. It's like if a guy wants to date a girl who's 110 pounds with double D's, maybe it doesn't sound the nicest, but you know what? That's his preference. So again, if you're happily married, who cares? I like the spirit. I don't like the delivery. I only date chubby men who are very hairy and named Frank. You know what? Actually, I just looked up at myself in the camera, and maybe you shouldn't take relationship advice from somebody who's wearing the shirt. This dad genuinely pissed me off. Okay, so he's trying to throw the hockey puck to the little girl. Dad gives it to his son. Okay. Oh, look at her little face. Okay, so he's trying to give her another hockey puck. Dad gives it to the other son. Do you think the dad's just really smart, knows he's trying to go for her, and is trying to get this guy to do it so that he gets all his children a puck? Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Yay. Oh, look how happy she is. I told the world I got my girlfriend and her mother pregnant at the same time. I don't regret it, and we all still share a bed. Sounds like something I would have seen on Game of Thrones. Are you okay, America? Now, I was genuinely confused about this. I'll read the next few tweets. These people are joking, right? Since when do people put ashes on their foreheads for the religion? I've never seen that before this month. It's almost like there's a change in how people are doing things. Oh, Bender, I expected more from you.
Bite my glorious golden ass!
I have never heard of Ash Wednesday. I believe God. I love God. I don't see the point in putting ashes on your forehead. I know some diehard Christians, never seen them do this. So when I first seen these tweets, and there was a lot of them, I was like, oh wow, Ash Wednesday, something that has existed for a very long time, something that I have known about actually since I was a teenager. Now, my grandparents were Catholics, so they practiced Ash Wednesday. My mom was Baptist, so we didn't. There are movies, old movies about Ash Wednesday, and it's something that I've seen that people do every year that I see a lot. I had no idea so few people had heard about it. To me, Ash Wednesday is kind of like St. Patrick's Day. And what I mean by that, I'm not trying to like make it less or demean it or whatever. All I mean by that is it's something that I don't practice, but that I know about. So to me, saying that you've never heard of Ash Wednesday is like saying you've never heard of St. Patrick's Day. Ash Wednesday happens and has happened every year for over 1,000 years. This is about as normal a thing as imaginable in any Western country. So I was glad that I at least found that person to say it, because I'm like, I was actually completely baffled by the fact that people had never heard of it. Cave divers, after finding a cave called the Ass Crack of Satan, and the survival chance is 0%. No, for real though. Why? Look at that. Oh, hell no. No, no, no. No freaking way. This is like my worst fear. The most horrifying stories I've heard. They involve caves and they involve scuba diving. Those are two things that I will never do. And I just don't understand why. It's dark and I'm claustrophobic and I'm scared of rabies and bugs. So caving isn't like for me, but I get people being adventurous and checking them out. And there are some really beautiful caves out there. But this, why? Adult child, you hurt me. Parent,
I did the best I could.
you hurt me.
Mistakes were made on both sides.
You hurt me.
Let's agree to leave the past in the past.
You hurt me.
You're looking for things to be upset about.
You hurt me.
You only remember the bad things.
Adult child leaves the conversation. Society. We can't figure out why adult children are becoming estranged from their parents. Yeah, a lot of people were trying to say that it's just a fad, it's just a trend. No, it's not. It's because a lot of our parents are assholes. A lot of them were very bad parents that will never own up to their mistakes and will always play the victim and will always have an excuse for the terrible things they did. And they'll never apologize. And if you couldn't tell by now, that is what we focus on this channel. Bad narcissistic parents and childhood trauma. If that is something you're interested in, you might want to hit the subscribe button because that is what we specialize in here. That is my shameless little plug, and I'm going to leave it at that because that even felt kind of icky, even though it's true we are a big family here. But that, I don't know, that just still felt kind of gross. But it's true. That is what we do here. Sex in the City was so crazy. They was in their 30s working good jobs, but stayed broke, yet stayed in the most fab designer pieces, no family, classy, but somewhat classless at the same time, and was having sex with a different man every week. Woo. I had to add this in here because Sex in the City is one of my all-time favorite shows. I've probably watched it like 20 times, the whole series from beginning to end, including the really bad movies. They were not broke. The only person, and I don't know if you're interested in, but I'm giving you some Sex and City knowledge here, so sorry. Carrie was the only one that didn't really have a lot of money, but she even said in an episode early on that her job paid well. It didn't pay as well as the other girls. Samantha was in PR. She made good money and had her own apartment. Miranda was a lawyer who worked like 60-hour weeks and made really good money. And Charlotte was actually the richest out of all of them because she came from money. She lived in Park Avenue in Manhattan. So that girl had money. Like she didn't even need to work, but she did. They also had families. Charlotte's whole dream the show is to be a mom. Miranda has kids. I know that happens during the show, and classy but classless. Yeah, that sums up Sex in the City pretty damn well. Anyway, in case you were wondering, now you know. Should kids under 18 years old be allowed on the Vegas Strip? Yes, absolutely. If you said no, then you are a Grinch, sir. Now, maybe the Strip has changed. I haven't been down there, oh my gosh, in years. It's been a long time. I've driven on it just recently. There is Circus, which is got, the arcade. It has the Adventure Dome, and it's got the circus acts that go on up there. So Circus is actually a great place to stay. If you have kids, it's a little bit, but still. They have the dancing lights. They have the Treasure Island show. Like, there is things for kids to do on the Strip. It's not necessarily for kids, but there are things to do with kids on the Strip. And honestly, why would kids on the Strip bother you? Like, if you're an adult and you're with your friends and you're hanging out and you're drinking and you're walking out, if you see people walk by with a kid, what does that bother you? Now, if you're worried about their safety, okay, I'm with you there. The Strip usually has a lot of police around. I'm really, really disappointed in you, Vegas. You want to claim that you're, we're not just Vegas, we're family. You want to claim that and then say, no kids? 6 weeks and no response. This person is posting this because of the following text messages that she sent to a friend.
OMG, thanks so much for the +1. By the way, I know you're doing an open bar. I assume in that case, you are also doing open Lyft rides home?
No. People can plan their transportation if they need to.
If money is a concern, perhaps you should change to a cash bar to free up funds for open lifts. I know you have a million things on your mind right now, so it's easy to push the whole individual responsibility thing, but I would really hate for the happiest day of your life to be eclipsed by the death of a loved one. Obviously, since I'm sober, this doesn't affect me, but because I am sober, I feel a certain clarity about this that might be lost on you.
Excuse me, bitch? You're lucky you're not uninvited to the wedding, to be honest. The nerve. Oh my, the nerve. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have to provide transportation to the people that want to drink? If you don't drink, why are you so worried about it? And if you're that worried about it, then maybe you can be everybody's ride home. Most of the time, if adults are going somewhere and they know they're going to be drinking, they usually have a designated driver or they can take a lift there and take one back. But the bride and groom are absolutely in no way responsible for that. Is the bar down the street responsible for everybody getting home safely? Oh, they're so cute. Look how cute. Oh. Oh, how precious. They're so sweet. Makes me want to have another baby. They're so cute. Thank you so much for joining me today for our crazy Twitter episode. If you are interested in more crazy Twitter episodes, I will put a playlist up for you to check out. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I hope your magic is strong. I hope your symptoms are low. Love you guys. Bye.